No, this is a very significant number
Oh,
for this
okay.
episode, which is one, because we have one guest, not guest, one member who hasn't joined us tonight. This is also how many points Man City are picking up per game at this rate. So I just figure one is a very important number for this episode.
We have 42 points in 20 matches, so that's not good math, Wes. Yeah, we drew a loss too, but that's okay. We have as many draws as you now, and just 2 extra losses.
Yeah, it's getting close. This is this is it. This is the title race. This starts right now. I mean, Aston Villa are 100% in it. Looking at their record, they're just 2 games behind basically. So can they keep it
They're
up?
not,
Probably
though.
not. They probably can't keep it up, but as of today, they are in the title race.
Yeah, I mean, based on the
Liverpool are
goal
out.
difference. Okay.
I would just say Liverpool are out because they have they're 8 points behind City. And Aston Villa. Aston Villa and City are tied at 42 points apiece. So yeah, so they're out, and it's basically Arsenal and Man City with Villa lurking. I would consider them. But like you said, the goal difference, I mean, it's 26-26 and then 9. So
I feel like it's pretty crazy for only midway through the season, but like there's just three teams that have such a gap.
yeah, and the difference of 4th to 14th, so 10 places, 7 points.
And it's
That's the
8 points
difference.
to then go from fourth to third.
Yep. Yeah. So literally, like this whole middle from 4 to 14, anything can happen for any of those teams. Anybody has a couple bad weeks, somebody goes on a little bit of a losing streak, and they can go from 4th to 12th very fast. Kind of crazy.
Tight. That middle of the pack is tight.
So tight. And I see a lot of people like, oh, this is the worst the Premier League has ever been. It's like, no, it's actually the opposite. It's the best it's ever been. It's so competitive in the middle. You know what I mean? Besides Wolves, every team could win. Like they're the only team that I would say don't have a chance every single week. But
Yeah.
it even shit they did win. You know what I
I
mean?
mean,
So
you're
it's like,
basically talking about being top of the pack if you just win 3 games in a row and you're anywhere between 7th and 16th. I mean, you're going to skyrocket in the
yeah,
standings.
it's kind of crazy, and it's
So let's talk
crazy
about
that
game week.
yeah. So let's go through. So we had a double game week. We had some midweek games. I can get that right there. So first we will go through our predictions. First up was Chelsea versus Bournemouth. Nobody guessed the draw. Nobody got any points on that one for the 2-2 Chelsea Bournemouth. I watched that game with much anticipation. I was like, Chelsea, you guys can do this. Let's start off with a nice hot win to go play City. But they didn't do that. They did that, and then the coach said, "You know what, guys? We've had a good thing going. I'm not loving this relationship. I'm talking to other girls, and I'm leaving. There's this girl, by the bay in Manchester. I've been talking to her. It was my ex. I might go back." And left.
He did. I feel like that was part of it. Well, it was the big news this past week. It was. And then it kind of got overshadowed by a similar situation. But yeah, Maresca wanted out. He wasn't happy that owners were telling him how to play. He doesn't want to do that. So it seemed like he almost sabotaged his own team to get out.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if the rumors have been flying nonstop, and it feels like every year, right around the mid-season time, are the rumors that it's Pep's last season.
Yeah.
And once again, they're here, and it's the same temperature that it's been every other year. But it's year 10. Like, he's got to be done at some point. Maybe Maresca's looking at it like, hey, I can either stay here and I have a bag to spend every window, but I have to play the way the owners want me to play and not the way I want to play. Or I can go back to City and, work under Pep for a few more years and potentially be the first in line to replace him when the time comes.
Yeah, I was going to say he wants the inside track rather than, and then also the thing that got me was like, when it was like, oh, they're telling him how to play, I was like, okay, like, all right, they want him to rotate certain players and play certain players so that nobody loses their value. And like that was the big thing when Chelsea started doing, hey, let's just buy every under 23 winger, attacker, center back, midfielder. We'll just buy every single one that has potential. We'll play them for 2 seasons and then sell them for a profit. Well, then you're not trying to win a league title or a Champions League or to build a City, dynasty, or to build what the Arsenal team is of like, hey, we're going to compete every year. We may not win it every year, but every year we have a core now that we can compete. Chelsea's not trying to do that. They basically said, hey, we're a business. We're going to run this like a business, and we're just here to make money. Which, if I was a fan, I would be like, well, you've killed me now. Like, this isn't this. You've taken the fun out of it.
So in other words, they hired him to be the coach, not the manager.
Yeah, exactly. I am a manager, not the head coach. Yeah. So, I mean, listen, I don't blame him for leaving. I have zero negative feelings about him for leaving. I think that if that's what they really tried to do, and obviously it's not like this just started, like this has been like this, he probably pushed back as much as he could. And he probably was to the point where he's like, you know what, dude, what am I doing? I'm wasting my time here. I can't do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Let this be somebody else's problem.
Exactly.
I think we need to take an alcoholic shot for every time that we all don't guess the game week game correctly, because it doesn't happen often.
Yeah, we all lost on that one.
I was a little bit shocked. Yeah. Or like I was shocked that he got fired, but I also wasn't, or sorry, not fired, but that he's no longer the manager, whatever you want to call it. Sorry. I think it reaffirmed some of the things that I felt about Chelsea and then Man U, which I know we'll talk about. But I think, to summarize both of them, I think Chelsea and Man U are more similar as clubs than people even realize. I think they are Siamese twins, and by that I mean they have people in charge that are harder to get out, that are above the manager position, that will screw over that club until they leave. And for that reason, like, I feel a little bit bad for those fans of those clubs, but I equally feel great that I support a club that doesn't have that. But it's crazy that both of them are, to me, Siamese twins. They both are damned with their somewhere between their management up to their ownership. They're so damned.
Yeah, I think both ownership groups, I would classify them as chaotic. That they're not sturdy whatsoever. It's very much like I have a tweet that I pulled up that I was going to ask Nikos if he could guess. Since 1998 until today, how many managers have City had and how many managers have Arsenal had? Can anybody guess the number?
Since 1998? Yeah, it's easy.
Arsenal, it's what?
Arsenal have 3.
3.
Okay.
3? I was going to say 3. Was there a caretaker in there somewhere that, like, I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, they don't count caretakers, just like, hey, you're the manager. How many have Chelsea had in the exact same amount of time?
Oh God, it's like every other year it switches.
20.
25?
It's 20.
20?
Like that is looking at that stat is like that's insane. It's not even close.
And Man U is at, I think, 10 or 11 since Fergie, which is
Yeah.
one every like
It's
1.25
like one every
years.
18 months basically. Yeah. No,
Like,
that
like, like at what point? And I mean this more so for Man U because technically Chelsea has a man or an ownership change, who still just sucks. But at what point do they realize, hey, the common denominator here isn't players, it isn't the manager. Who else could it be? Like, do you think that they realize it, or do you think that they just are so oblivious to their own mess?
yeah, I mean, if I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm the ownership group out. I'm like, I'm not backing them. They won't make the right decision because even if they bring in Pep, even if they somehow say, you know what, Pep, leave City, come to Chelsea, it still won't work because they're not there to win. They're there to make money. You know what I mean? So
I
it's
could see
like,
Bowley selling in the next like 5 years.
absolutely, yeah,
I
I think he's there to make money.
that's Bowley and Egbali both are like that's what they do. They're finance guys.
Yeah,
What do? They buy the club. They buy players with a ton of value to increase the value of the club because those are all
yep,
just assets to the club, and it's to increase the value of the club, right? They own these players' contracts. They, I mean, they own the
they're all on
contract, but
super
they
long
haven't paid all the
contracts.
players for their full contract yet.
Yep,
But that's the value of them. So yeah, realistically, that I wouldn't be shocked if they sell them.
yep.
Problem is who's going to buy them?
Yeah, if it's now
Oh, many,
inflated from
many,
whatever
many
billion to
people would
now
love
double
to.
the billion, you're limiting who could even buy.
Well, yeah,
I mean, you're
there's a
talking about like a
limit on how
thousand
many
people in
people.
the world who would probably be,
Yeah, have the money and be interested.
yeah.
Yeah, crazy, crazy. What we thought would be the end of the craziness was not.
All right, so
Um,
that was that game.
Next up, we had Arsenal versus Aston Villa. Wes is the only one to get a point on that game. Guess the Arsenal victory. I guess the draw.
Through and through.
Arsenal absolutely crushed them. That was a great victory. Great goals. Um, Made Martinez look like an idiot for all of his stupid stunts that he does. Love that.
I mean, it was a fairly even first half. I think we had the slight edge, but I don't think like the second half was just a totally different game.
Yeah, second
And
half was totally different.
I genuinely think, I feel like being in the Arsenal feed, I see a lot of this stuff, but I think that's a one game example of how this team is different from even last year's team. Like if they're going to do it this year, it's because of this like 4 or 5 week stretch right now. And I know you're going to be able to be like, well, it's this one game that they win in April, but like it is the difference of the points they've earned. I think they've earned like 11 extra points versus how they
Yeah, so these
resulted
last,
against
I think
teams
it's
last year.
the last 5 or 6. This run of the last 5 or 6 games, we basically drew every single one or lost last year, and we've won every game this year. So we've gained a lot of points compared to last year in these specific, like Villa home, whatever Fulham away, like all of the ones that we've had recently have been we've beaten our record from last year. Um, that one there. And then we got to Thursday, which is weird that they did Tuesday, Thursday. Very odd. And then we had Liverpool Leeds.
Wait, we're skipping Man U Wolves. Did we not guess that one?
We didn't guess that one.
Oh,
And we did Liverpool Leeds. I guessed a 2-2 draw. And I was the only one to get a point on that one, guessing the draw, even though it was 0-0.
man.
Yeah, pressure's starting to boil up here, I think, on Slot. It's starting to, today we're getting some tweets that, hey, this might be it. This might be it. Because when two other people, we'll get to the Manchester United thing. when two of the other managers of the top six leave and you're kind of in the wishy-washy, oh, I don't know space, you almost have to shit or get off the pot here because you don't want to miss out on two good managers because you stuck with your guy for an extra 3 months. And then at the end of those 3 months, you're like, shit, I would have rather, Glasnow from Crystal Palace. If he was going to move in January, like, well, shit, I would have rather him. So you kind of got to make a move if you're even questioning, your manager choice. But not a good result.
Yeah, no, it can't be dropping points to Leeds at home. Like Leeds, I've been saying it for a long time. I don't think Leeds at the end of the season is going to be in a relegation battle, but they're still not going to be in the top half of the table. Yeah. Like those are matches that you got to get points in, get some 3 points at home. And yes, Slot. I mean, you could hear from the Liverpool fans.
Yeah, they're not happy.
They hate him.
They absolutely hate him.
He did so well last season. Can you say it's like that the post Super Bowl hangover?
I just think they're all getting older. I mean, your key players of Salah and Van Dijk are just not what they were. I mean, it really could think about how they must have felt. They're in the 2/3 and entering the final third of their careers, if not already there. You don't think that they're like, yeah, that feels good. Like, you don't think they kind of take their foot off the gas?
Oh, I think.
Although I guess that's what you're saying, like the Super Bowl hangover. But like,
yeah,
I just think that they're just aging too. Like at some point, it's going to happen.
I think both things together. Of hey, we did it. We got to celebrate it because we didn't get to celebrate the COVID one. So it's like it almost was like a double. You know what I mean? And yeah,
I also think their defense got worse.
It did. I mean, Trent wasn't a defensive wingback by any means, but you bring in Frimpong, who's like a winger,
he's somehow worse defensively than
who hasn't been able to play consistently all season.
Yeah.
You bring in Kirkez, who same thing, offensive-minded wingback. You have an aging core at the back. And to be fair to them, they did bring in their young replacement center back who got hurt immediately.
Yeah.
So, that does slow things down a bit, but like they're still struggling to get Konate signed.
Yeah.
Like and the other thing is they listened to the fans. The fans wanted Van Dijk and Salah to stay.
Yep.
You know what would have been interesting?
They did.
How different, because I know that they were close. How different could this have all been if they just got Mark Gahey over the line and the Crystal Palace manager? Think about it. Like, you're probably talking a good 7-point difference in some of the games that they let through last
100%.
minute, even this game week.
Yep.
And Mark Gahey, who has nothing to give back to Palace, he doesn't owe them anything, and yet he's still performing really well. Just amazing how even like one transfer like that is Slot being out and all. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, because
and we'll get back to Gahey because they still want him, but he might go elsewhere.
Yeah, Gahey's got a tough choice too, because do you just wait 6 months and get a better salary for yourself? Whatever you're going to make now, you'll make more in the summer. So what do you do?
Or are you going to venture off to the unknown?
Yeah, I mean,
because realistically, you don't know who your backline partner is going to be next year at Liverpool. You don't know who your manager is going to be next year at Liverpool.
Yep.
I mean,
no idea.
And you're kind of rolling the dice on your World Cup summer, right? Is he going to do well in England's back line in the World Cup before he goes somewhere else? Is he going to be healthy? There are a lot of unknowns.
He's got a tough choice. Now, if he's a free agent, more clubs will come in. If he's a free agent, Arsenal will 100% give him an offer. City will go back in. Liverpool will go back in. Chelsea will go back in. United, most likely. Then Real Madrid's, your Barcelona's, your Bayern Munich's will all put, if you're a free agent. So you'd have basically your pick of who's in the best situation, who got fired, who didn't get fired. You know what I mean? You could kind of really look at everybody and figure out where you want to go. So he's got a tough choice coming up. Next up was Sunderland City, another 0-0 draw. What a boring day to watch football. There was 2 goals that for the whole day. 3 0-0 draws in a row.
Boring in terms of no goals scored. Roofs was unbelievable for Sunderland. Unbelievable match from him, and Mukiele too. Like their defense played so well because City were in the box and had chances, but like the amount of like I remember at the end of the match, Doku cut inside, made a great move in the box, and Mukiele. It's one of those where it just felt like nothing could go your way. Like Mukiele just takes one step, turns his head, and the ball hits off his head instead of going in the back of the net. Like
sometimes that happens.
In a match like that, what can you do? I wasn't disappointed with the way they played, but at the same time, the finishing could have been better. But a lot of goals that typically go in for him didn't. So,
you know what? It's like when Arsenal played Sunderland, I said they play like that Newcastle style. They play very tough. That's the team that the City Arsenal style do not want to go against. They want to go against somebody who thinks that they could beat them 1v1 and get destroyed.
Well, and Sunderland still haven't lost at home.
Yeah.
They still haven't lost.
Granit Xhaka's signing of the summer?
Yeah.
Might be.
He's watching that match. Xhaka was the most important player on the pitch.
It's insane. And you see, he stopped a fight too. Insane. Yeah. He would start a fight 3 years ago. Now he's
he would start a fight and take off his jersey as he's walking down the tunnel.
Yeah. I guessed the draw on that one. Nobody else guessed the draw, so I got a point on that one. And then we'll go to the weekend matches, if I can do this correctly. Right there. First up, we had Bournemouth Arsenal, who just drew City. Beat them 3-2. Another good game. Gifted them the first goal, and then they had an absolute worldie for a second goal for Bournemouth. But we were watching the game. I don't know, JP, were you watching the game with us?
Yeah.
It might have been okay. I know
it was just the Arsenal guys watching it.
Yeah, it was.
And then I was watching it separately.
Yeah, it was me, RJ, and Canna. And as soon as Gabriel made that pass and let that goal in, I started screaming. I said, "They're giving away free money on DraftKings. Bet Gabriel goal."
Yeah,
and I was literally like a minute later, Gabriel scores, and RJ was like, "I couldn't even do it fast enough." Yeah, and there's a lot of Gyökeres talk, because he hasn't scored. But if you just watch the games, you understand why we've only lost, I think, one time with him starting. It's because the fear of Gyökeres is actually stronger than who he is as a player. So him just being in the box, everybody rushes to protect him. And if you watch that Declan Rice goal,
I agree. That's how Rice scored twice.
As the ball is going to Declan Rice, at one point there was 5 defenders around Gyökeres, like in a fucking circle, huddling around him, like he had a play call.
It was one defender on the winger.
Yep.
3 defenders on Gyökeres, and then the midfielders came and went to him too. Like what? How are you defending?
I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how you defend like that. But maybe it's like hey, this dude scored, 100 goals. Hey, this guy's a really good striker. Like we're gonna game plan, stop Gyökeres. Also, new league, so it's not, it's not working for him, but it is working for us. Because if that's Kai Havertz, there might be nobody on Kai Havertz. They're not nervous about him. If that's Mikel Mourinho, he's gonna back up and play false 9. So nobody's gonna be in that position to push that back line back. So I'm still happy with it. We're winning, even if he's not scoring. He's still helping the team, just in his positioning. and hopefully the goals start to come and he can, get some more confidence and keep it going. But needed the 3 points on this one, especially because we played first this week.
That's the beauty of the team right now, is that there's like 10 to 12 to 13 players that could be on the scoring sheet, and you're like, oh yeah, so and so scored today.
Yeah.
That's like, I think we're almost proving that, not that you can play without a striker, but that, I don't know, it's just it's the Moneyball effect. Um, and the best midfielder in the world had a brace this weekend.
Yeah,
So
Declan Rice had an amazing game. Next up, let's see, what did I guessed? What are we doing? Bournemouth? Me, Wes, and JP guessed Arsenal victories, and we all got a point on that one. Next up was Leeds versus United. I guessed 1-1, and Nikos guessed 2-2, so I got 2 points, and Nikos got a point.
unbelievable, bro. What the fuck? Are you from the future or something?
Yeah. And this had a great press conference at the end with some one-liners that I think will live on forever. Of I came here to be a manager, not the head coach, and I'm here for 18 more months, and then we can leave.
I'm here for 18 more months until the next guy comes and we can all move on.
What? Like, what? Who says? I mean, I've never seen it happen once, let alone twice in 1 week, of managers coming out and basically waving the white flag, going, "Please, just let me go. Please, I've had enough."
Unbelievable.
To happen once, shocking. To happen twice in the same week, what is going on? He just went out in that press conference like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going out swinging.
I don't know.
And I watched that game with Canada. That was tough to watch. I mean, the formation and the tactics of the formation, like, you got nobody in midfield. You got Luke Shaw playing left wing at some points. It's like, what is going on here? Just the players in the system do not mesh whatsoever. Like, that would have been, he would have needed like a Chelsea summer to like buy $600 million worth of players and like totally change who they got there to make it work. It's not. Yeah, that was abysmal.
I think Chelsea can get back to whatever status they want to get to quicker than Man U, but I genuinely think Man U is minimum 3-4 years out from like even being in question of like maybe title contenders.
Yeah.
I mean, they are so far out. They still have so much weight to drop.
Yeah, I mean, there's how many we've talked about it before. How many people on that team are title winning
You
caliber,
you
and
keep maybe
if
two
they
or three
are,
people.
like Bruno, well, he's getting old. So by the time everybody else catches up, he's too old. So he's out. He actually isn't, because you know what I mean. And it's like guys that can't stay healthy. It's not a good place to be. United fans right now.
Did we guess the Tottenham Sunderland game or no?
Next we did was Newcastle Palace,
Oh,
which was 2-0 Newcastle, which I guessed 2-0 Newcastle and got the bonus
are you
points
fucking
on.
kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I guess 2-0 Newcastle.
Are we going
Nikos
back
gets
and checking these to make sure that he actually said that?
they're all written down in pen. Nikos guessed 3-1 and Wes guessed 2-1. GP had a 2-2
Dude,
draw.
it's over. It's
I got
over.
the bonus points on that one, so I got 2.
This is like Liverpool last year in
Nikos
January.
got
It's
1
over.
and Wes got 1. And then it was Spurs Sunderland was next up.
And what did you guess, Kyle?
And it was a 1-1 draw. I guessed
No way.
1-1 draw as well for another bonus point.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Yeah,
Are
for
you
3 in
fucking
a
kidding
row.
me?
Yeah, and JP gets a draw on that one, so he gets a point. Yeah, it's all in pen. Yep. Yeah.
So you're
And
what, 20 something points up?
and then for the City Chelsea game,
Pretty much.
I said I think it's going to be 1-1, but I'm going to guess 1-2 because I want Chelsea to win, and I wrote down 1-2, but my gut was a 1-1.
I think I went City on this. God
And
damn
the
it,
only
dude.
person, no, you did a 2-2 draw, so you got a point on that one.
Okay.
You got a point.
um,
That's wild. Stop doing this.
yeah, so I got 9 points this week. Nico's got 2, Wes got 4, JP got 2. Yeah, I really should start
It's
betting
over,
these.
dude. It's over.
Hold on, he's an Arsenal fan. He could bottle it.
Yeah,
No.
the lead. The lead is substantial. Actually, I can
This is
pull
a
it up for you.
different season, man.
I'm at
Wes
66.
caught up. Wes
I'm
caught
at
up to me.
66. Wes and GP are tied at 51
Hey, you're 18. No, you're 22 up.
from Nikos. Yeah.
Wait. Why does it say 7 though?
Oh, because
That's
I
how
got
many points you
7.
got this week.
9.
I got 7. Well, I got 7 on game week 20 and 2 on game week 19 because it was a double game week. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? I'm just gonna start, but then I can't catch up if I just copy your answers.
No, you'd actually yeah. I mean, you just got to get the correct. You not only you just have to get the bonus points. So like, if I guess a draw, you have to guess a draw and get the right, score line to get the bonus.
Oh my god, dude! I didn't think to go back, but I knew you would guess a couple draws. I'm like, oh, I think you got those right, but I didn't know that you got 3 more zingers right.
Yeah, three doubles, and I should have had the fourth. I should have just went with my gut instead of just trying to hope a Chelsea victory. Then
You're
if I
like
wrote it
Arsenal.
down-
You're just so annoying when you're that good.
Yeah, Chelsea 1-1. What a game! I mean, also I don't know if anybody else saw the graphic. They put up a graphic of Pep Guardiola versus the interim manager, and I was like, Pep has managed 1,011 games, and this dude had 1. And they went through. It was like, yeah, there's no need for that. I mean, what are we doing here? Yeah,
Heartbreaker at the end. Heartbreaker. But again, like Diaz gets hurt. Guardiola breaks his leg. Done for the season. You bring Ake in, who's like Guardiola, hands down, has been our best defender all season. He's everywhere. Sucks that he gets hurt right now. We have 2 healthy defenders on our roster right now. Yeah, I mean, you bring in Ake to replace him, who's a step or 2 slower, and he can't get to that cross, and that's the difference right there between 1 and 3 points.
Although it's unfortunate that your people are injured, it is the exact same thing we just went through ourselves between the last week to 4 weeks. Games where we did not have 2 center backs that were able to be fielded. So I get it, but
yeah. Oh well, but it's not new. We've been going through it for pretty much the whole season.
Just not as badly as we have, but
they keep
it's been pretty much the same. We have center backs playing wing back just like you guys have. So, I mean, what else do you do? It is what it is. That's why Gahey is top of their list.
Yeah, all of the pundits that are ex-players, and a lot of ex-players have come out and said there's too many matches, it's not sustainable, everybody's going to start getting hurt. And as fans, you're like, yeah, I'm with you, I agree with you, but also, I still want to watch my team all year round, basically. But then you look back, and Arsenal, I think, have over 100 injuries over the last 2 seasons, and I think City are pretty close behind at in the 80s or high 70s. And it's like, yeah, it definitely is affecting these teams, like the squad you needed 5 years ago is not the same that you need now. There's just so many hamstring, ankle, like so many, injuries like that there's just so many games. There's no breaks.
You need to be able to fill multiple 11 player sides
Yep.
in order to get through a season if you want to compete for the league, the Champions League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup.
Yep.
You have to.
Absolutely.
There's no other way to do it and compete in all four.
It probably
That's why
went
I'm
from
confused.
it probably
What are
went
you
from
confused
you
about?
needing 15 players to you now needing like 25. Like you need
I'm just
25
confused.
capable guys now. Years ago you
Yeah,
probably only needed 15 and you could have made do with, you know.
I'm just confused why City did not focus on getting more defenders in the offseason. I said it before the season even started. I said it in the fall. Like that's their Achilles heel. And then as like the season was going on, I'm like, oh no, there's another Achilles heel, which is Erling Haaland is your team. That's it. I'm not saying there aren't other good people with good performances, but again, without me having to say stats, like if the guy doesn't score, you're not doing well. So I think those are the two Achilles heels for Man City, and it's why they're not going to win the league this year. Defense is too poor and not deep enough. I would say it's 50
I
50.
think if they don't
And
get a center back in January, then it definitely is a detriment to their title challenge this year.
With
absolutely.
Guardiol out for the season, you absolutely have to get another defender because the depth is Ake, who always ends up getting hurt,
Yeah.
and Stones, who always ends up getting hurt. Kusanov can rotate it right back. He can play center back. But Diaz and Guardiol are your guys, and then Ait Nori. So you have an academy midfielder who's now playing left back, who's played really well.
Yeah, doing a good job, but also you don't
Like,
want an
he's
academy,
been great.
Yeah, left
But
back.
he's also right now.
Games.
Yeah, and he's also right now your only left back.
Yeah.
The other guy who rotated there was Guardiol. Ake can do it, but again, not well. No pace.
And also not when he's needed at center back now.
Yeah.
Ake's fine if he's the extra man for left back just to rotate in, but now that he's needed, yeah.
So
and we want to talk about not bringing academy guys in. Well, Elaine basically is. He's a young guy who went out on loan to Watford. They recall him.
They just recalled him today, right?
Yeah,
so
but he's not going to get
another center back.
Major time. This is when he should, but he's not going to
play this weekend.
Yeah, he'll play.
He's in the squad this week. He's in the squad this week and this weekend.
Games. We'll see if he plays.
Yep. He will be in the starting 11, probably for both matches.
I lost my train of thought, but I'm just not surprised by any of this. Again, like the only person you can blame is the people that say yay or nay to people coming in. So I guess my question is this then. If you don't go spend another 150 million between Semenyo and Gahey, who
don't cost
is
150 million?
Who are you going to go after as a center back if Gahey is just not it in January?
If Gahey says I'm staying put, is there like a backup name that you've seen or?
So not really that I've seen, because Gahey was always kind of talked about, because even in the summer they were talking about potentially Gahey.
Yeah.
But with him favoring at the time Liverpool, they kind of held off focus on him. Plus, they have Vitor Heiss on loan. They had Elaine on loan. So that's kind of like we can recall him if we have to. But personally, who would I want? Well, realistically, they need a ball-playing left-footed center back, because that's what they lost. The name I'd love to see them go after is Bastoni.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how realistic that is.
You can have Gabriel for like 225.
Yeah, you'd give up Gabriel for 225?
Probably.
Would you give up Saka for 225?
I'd probably give up anyone except Declan Rice for 225.
What if it meant you didn't win the league this year?
No.
No. We have to
Dumb
win a
question.
trophy this year.
No. Nope. We will win a trophy this year. The quadruple is still intact. We are so flying with colors when times have even not been good. Last 4 out of 5 game weeks have not been brilliant from us for the full 90 minutes. Wait until we are fully clicking. Hasn't even happened yet.
Arsenal has gotten through this tough stretch really well. Now it's crunch time.
Yeah.
And
now
the
race is on.
After Liverpool, which is on Thursday, which is at home, we only have
City
away, and then otherwise all the other away matches lower half the table, except I think like a 9th place, whatever born or
yeah, we have a lot of our tough away matches are basically all done except for City.
I'm not saying it's going to be a walk in the park. I'm just saying just the avenues of stats that you can go down and things that can start to pick hairs,
because you're getting into the big matches where it's like every match is now a big match. When do you rotate? Who do you rotate?
Yeah,
who's still healthy?
It's happening naturally.
I was just gonna say it's like we need now. It's like
right now it's happening naturally, but it's happening for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Like it's happening for Wolves, it's happening for Fulham, like it's happening for everyone. Yeah. End of the season, it's not happening for everyone. You're going up against the best 11 for every team that you play.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not like I get what you're saying, but that's not like we're playing the Fulham B squad in January. But if we play them in March, we're playing the A squad. Like we're still playing people. I mean, we just went through that game week. We won a game without Declan Rice. We didn't start Trossard and Saka the last game. Someone else major. Like Eze's not starting.
Right. No, I agree. I just said, I agree with you. You guys are making it through the tough stretch, the grind.
Yeah.
Grind number 1.
Yeah, we made it through the December grind with injuries. We came out on the other side still in a good position. It's like Gabriel Saliba coming back. That's great, but we also need to like rotate because we need them in April. Yep. Like it's great that they got injured, they came back great, but we can't abuse them in January and February and miss them out, miss out on them in April and May because like our May fixtures are we have like a decent May schedule and it's like we're gonna need to go 5 out of 5 in May. Like that's just what's gonna have to happen. Like you're gonna have to put it away,
Prime example, Gabriel, right? Gabriel back sooner than everyone thought he would be.
Yep.
Right?
A month.
Yeah.
That was kind of wild.
And you can't abuse the fact that he's back right now. Yeah. Like he has to rotate. Rice said his knee was fucked. Yeah. You can't abuse Rice right now. And it's part of the challenge.
Yeah.
Because you lose him in April.
Let's go through our predictions. We have a midweek Premier League and
Premier
League this weekend.
Kyle, you are banned from guessing this week.
Wes,
change it. And I want the Bonneville card that the Back to the Future guy took. Return that.
First one is Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. That's on Wednesday at 2:30. Aston Villa 2. Crystal Palace 1.
Not gonna lie, that's a good It's a good score for that.
We're tied, Wes. You want to go every other?
Sure.
Wes, you're
All right, I'll go first.
Go,
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, 2-1's a good score guess, but I have to guess differently. Son of a bitch. I'm struggling, man. I gotta go Aston Villa 3, Palace 1.
I'm going to go with the same score, actually.
We knew that. You're a 3-1 guy. What's Nikos got for that one?
God, wow.
2-1 Villa.
Nice, Nikos.
Wow.
Fulham versus Chelsea. Do they have a manager yet? Still caretaker? We don't know. But it doesn't matter because Chelsea going to have that new manager bounce. That new manager, like, hey, we got to show off for the guy that's probably going to be in the stands, is my guess. We're going for a
I don't know.
2-0. Man, 1-0 Chelsea victory.
Another good guess. That makes sense.
I am going to go Chelsea 3. Fulham 1.
I hope you do 3-1 for the entire slot. That'd be so funny.
I was waiting to see if you guys were going to catch on.
Yeah. What's Nikos got on that one?
Nico's.
Wait.
Hold on, Wes has to go.
Oh yeah, but Wes has to go. Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. 1-0 to Chelsea sounds like a sweat out that is gonna happen.
I almost said 2-0 if that helps you.
I know, but Fulham, Wilson's been. I mean, they're kind of flying.
Yeah, they got.
I
sneaky
think
good players.
I'm.
Like sneaky
You know,
good
I
Roman
think.
players.
I think I gotta. I think I gotta go 2-1 Fulham.
Ooh, 2-1 Fulham.
Yeah, I made a big
Nico's
mistake
had
there
it.
that I'm gonna regret, but
Nico's had Chelsea 3. Fulham 1.
Yeah.
no.
All right.
So he's sick with the 3-1 disease.
Go there. Okay.
Oh, you haven't seen the end of it yet.
Next is Manchester City versus Brighton. City had 2 draws, which means they're not going to draw. 3-0 City.
I'll make it easy for you.
3-1.
City 3. Brighton 1. Does that make me a coward, Wes?
2-1 City.
2-1 City.
I should have counted how many times Wes called me a coward when I was in an airport drinking, about to board a flight. Should have counted how many times he called me a coward.
Over what?
Last episode. It was like 6 separate times I was called a coward. I got home and watched the episode, and you called me a coward like 6 times. So who's the coward? The guy who went to South Dakota to go see his girlfriend's family, or the guy calling someone else a coward who wasn't here to defend himself?
Well, I'm glad you're here this week, buddy.
There's not many Nico's coward chants. We'll have to do those at the end.
Oh, and by the way, Nico's had City 3, Brighton 1.
You have me down for 2-1 City?
Yes. Next up, Burnley versus Manchester United. What do they do with the caretaker? I think United said caretaker for the rest of the season or until they've like they're not going to rush. So that could be interesting. Do they get the new manager bounce? I don't know. I initially thought 1-1. I'm going to go with it. We're going to go 1-1.
2-1 Man U. Then 3-1. And you?
Just 3-1 for me. United.
Just United? Okay.
Yep. Nico's had 2-0 United.
Ooh, okay. And last
I
but
think
not
them having
least,
clean sheet.
Thursday, 3 p.m., Arsenal versus Liverpool, who score all sides goals, and they don't care. Arsenal at home. Big game. Massive game. They beat us on a free kick last time, early in the season. I think it's 1-1 going into halftime. Jesus comes on. Scores 2. 3-1. Arsenal.
Did you just do that so that I couldn't get more points than you in this Arsenal match?
No, that was
3-1.
you're going 3-1? Which way?
3-1. Arsenal.
Okay.
Liverpool suck right now. It's Arsenal.
Okay. Go 3-1. Let's do it. Do it, Wes.
I'm going to go 2-0. Arsenal.
And Nikos?
And Nikos has Liverpool 1. No, I'm sorry. Arsenal 1. Liverpool 2.
Okay.
He is definitely sick.
So we won't do any game predictions because obviously this is the FA Cup and we have no idea who's playing what. But I just wanted to scroll through and see if there's any matches you guys liked for the FA Cup. This is going to start Friday. I think it goes to Sunday. Yeah. So this is.
There's still a lot.
There's
of
still
games.
so many. Yeah. It was like I thought it would be too hard, but Wrexham Forest, that would be a fun one. See if
that's going to be a fun match.
That would be a fun one. 2:30. That's on ESPN Plus. What else?
Macclesfield, Crystal Palace. I don't know if I have the
They
right
don't
team,
even
but
have a badge that is updated on ESPN.
I believe Macclesfield is in like the 7th.
Doncaster Rovers, love that name. Usually do a manager career mode with them.
Oh yeah, always. But what's gonna be a very competitive match is Wolves versus Shrewsbury.
That's what the Molyneux. Ipswich Blackpool, that might be a fun one.
City Exeter, we're on Deportes, man. We're on ESPN Deportes.
Yeah.
So
Newcastle
random.
Bournemouth.
It's a good match.
And this
I'm
is
sure Coventry Stoke will be a good match too.
Spurs Aston Villa.
Woo!
Wait a minute. That's this Sunday. That's 2 days after Thursday's match.
Yes. Yeah, so then we play Sunday, and we're going against Portsmouth.
Another team that I've done a manager career a time or two
always done a good one there. And then Derby, Leeds. That one should be good. And then United Brighton. Yeah, so definitely some fun matches. There'll be games on basically all day long. So fun to have ESPN Plus out and just kind of check on things. See if somebody can make a little cup run here in the FA Cup. And yeah, I think that's it.
Perfect.
Good hour.
Missed you today, Nikos.
Yeah, we did miss you. We want to hear your thoughts on the manager. We'll have to do that next episode. I think we have a quiz next episode, potentially. Right, Wes?
Definitely.
Okay.
Good. Love it.
You'll actually have a choice.
Ooh.
Quiz.
Oh, multiple choice?
No, not the question type, but multiple choice of which quiz you'd like to take.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. We got the whole curriculum set up, Mr. Cromble.
I like this.
So you did with your holiday. I love it.
Very nice. And maybe we have some January transfer news next week. Maybe Semenyo is finally done playing for Bournemouth to try to help Bournemouth take points off of Arsenal. You know, maybe he's in Manchester Blue. Maybe on his bus with him is also Gahey. We'll see.
See what happens. The Semenyo news like quieted way down. I don't know if it's just because like it's signed, sealed, delivered, or because there's a stall. But there's no talks of a stall right now that I've seen. But
yeah, because who did they play? Bournemouth play.
It is quiet.
Bournemouth
Also, one last thing that I just want to add here.
Yeah.
West Ham suck.
Yeah.
Were they home against Wolves, or was Wolves home? Wolves were home.
Wolves
All right.
were home.
Still, though, they suck.
Yeah, they have 14
How has their manager not been fired?
Yeah, he's got to go soon, right?
Who was that? David Moyes?
No, Moyes is at Everton.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're awful.
Spurs in 13th.
Woof.
Thomas Frank, I think, has 2 wins.
+4 goal difference.
Has the 11, I think it was, or 1 win in their last 11.
And they looked great to start the season.
Looked on fire.
They started hot.
Not sure what happened there. Got to give him time. See what he could do.
All right, boys. I'm going to go try to win 15 grand. Oh,
Yeah,
go ahead, Wes. What's up, Wes?
Still on top.
Episode of ones. First place.
All right.
The question for you to answer next episode, Wes, is will it be considered a bottle now when they lose the league?
In fantasy world?
Sure.
In fantasy world.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good night. See you next week.
Later.
Banter Boyz, let's go. We'll play hard.